if you guys know this or not, but I was hanging out with Brianna the other day and she said,
"You saw me on the television."
And I said, that's really weird because I've never seen you on television. You know, I don't even watch television. So that doesn't make sense. So I did hear you were stealing cars and stuff. She said,
"Yeah, I guess you saw me stealing."
So I was walking down the street the other day and this old man bumped into me and I said, "Excuse me, sir," and he turned around and he said, and I said, "Sir, I don't quite understand you. Can you repeat it or something?" And you know, I just had to walk away. I was with Snooki and I told her, "I have to tell you something," and she asked me, you know, "What do you have to tell me?" She said back to me, Snooki later said, you know, "When I wake up, I just wanna..." I wanna be drunk when I wake up. I was at the club and I was with Beyonce. I couldn't even remember her name. It was really weird. She was saying,
"Say my name."
I couldn't think of it. I kind of just blanked out and she said,
"Say baby, I love you."
You know, this is kind of awkward, but I don't remember your name. And she said,
"Say my name, say my name."
So I don't know if you know this or not, but I was hanging out with Kanye West the other day. He was kind of really weird. He said, "I got a big ego." I like to take, you know, hikes. I usually go out in the desert and everything, and I was out there the other day and I figured out I was lost. A little thing inside my head said, it was getting really hot. I was out in the desert and I couldn't see it. A little thing said, I was getting a little emotional. I just started to. Wait, weren't you hanging out with the girl from Pitch Perfect?
Yeah, you know, the one that barely talks. You know, where her voice is completely back, you know, you can hear her loud and clear. And I said, "What do you want to do besides Pitch Perfect? You know, what is your goal in life?" And she just said to me, "I want to set the world."
I was house hunting. I walked into this really beautiful house. I went up to see what the bedroom was like. The person said, "I'm really sorry about this, but..." Tornado flew around my room. I said, you know, "This is really disrespectful because I'm looking at your house to buy it." He said, so I was checking my messages and I came across a message that my friend left on the phone and she said,
"Hey, I'm calling you back. Oh, she's been a bitch tonight."
And you know, I was so confused. I picked up the phone and I called her and she said, "I recently, you know, lost my dog." It was really sad because I was walking all over the street. I was just screaming. I was searching everywhere. I had flyers up. I was going door to door knocking and trying to find him, and it was days and weeks and months and years. I finally... No, I was hanging out with Ted and he was being so annoying. And I said to Ted, "Baby, you've been driving me crazy." It was really cool because I got to meet Lil Wayne the other weekend and I went up to him and I was like, "Who's that girl next to you?" And he said, "That's my baby." I said to him, this is kind of a weird question, but if you were to rate her without makeup on a scale of 1 to 10, what would she be? And he said, "With no makeup, she a 10. I said, you know, "Are you guys together or what's happening here?" And he said, "And I fuck who I want." And I said, you know, "What's your favorite food?" And he said, "Filet mignon." So I was with Paris Hilton and we were at the club. She was getting so heated. Like, this girl at the other side of the club was giving her dirty looks and stuff. She was saying how she was gonna go beat her up. And I said, "Don't think that sounds like a good idea. You shouldn't do that." And she said, "I have to stop you. You can't do this. You know, you're gonna get kicked out." She said, I said, "Are you jealous of her? You're actually gonna go beat her up because she's giving you dirty looks?" And she said, I saw this girl pass out on the floor and I woke her up and shook her and I said, "What's your name?" And she yelled, she said, "I got a hangover." I don't know if you know this or not, but you know, Disney's Child broke up. I went up to Beyonce and I said, "Are you upset? What's going through your head?" And she said,
"You'll never see me fall apart."
"This is really weird, but you're crying right now. I can see you're really emotional." And she said,
"It's just emotions taking me over."
So I was walking downtown just minding my own business and out of nowhere these kids started running and screaming with knives, guns and everything. I was so confused as to who these kids were. They came out of nowhere and then the littlest kid there just whispered,
"We are the crazy people."
So I saw this really popular girl walk past me in the hall. She flipped her big weave and kept walking and I later went up to her and I asked her, you know, "How are you so popular? Were you a model?" And she said, "I never was a model." "You know, are you smart? Like, do you get good grades?" And she said, "Never was a model." I said, said, you know, but all your life, you know, you've been. So thanks for watching my video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next Thursday for a new video. Bye.